Hello everyone, welcome to online computer network classes. In today's lecture, we will discuss about distance vector routing algorithm. Distance vector routing algorithm. In this algorithm, each router evaluates the distance between itself and every achievable destination. That means if node A want to send a message to node D, then it will calculate or evaluate the distance between itself and every node that can be achieved from this node A. This is basically done by accessing the distance between a router and all of its immediate router neighbors and adding each neighboring router's computations for the distance between that neighbor and its close neighbors. That means it calculates the distance with each immediate neighbor router. Distance vector routing is basically an algorithm in which each router maintains the distance with its immediate neighbor. Distance vector routing basically share information with immediate neighbors. It is basically based on Bellman-Ford algorithm. In distance vector, each router maintains a routing table and shared periodically their updates with immediates. This is an example of distance vector routing. Here we can say if we are having a network with three devices, node 1, node 2, node 3, then each node maintain its routing table with the distance that can be accessible with a particular node. For example, if we are discussing about the routing table that is maintained at node 1, then it will contain the information about the node and its accessible nodes. From 1 to 1 distance is 0. From 2, 1 to 2, from 1 to 2 distance is 2. To 3 distance is 4. This is the routing table for node 1. Similarly, routing table for node 2 will be from node 2, node 1 is accessible with the cost 2. Cost from node 2 to 2 is 0. Similarly, from 2, node 3 is accessible with a cost of 5. This is the routing table for node 2. Similarly, we maintain the routing table for node 3. From node 1, node 3 can be from node 3, node 1 can be accessible with the cost of 4. That's why it maintains the cost 4. From node 3, node 2 will be accessible with cost of 5. That means it maintains the 5 cost. Similarly, from 3 to 3 cost is 0. That's why here is 0. This is the routing table that will be maintained by each router in distance vector routing algorithm. Now, distance vector routing, what are the key features? It basically periodic updates maintain करता है, hope count used as a metric, slow convergence होता है और routing loops भी हो सकते हैं. Distance vector routing, each node shares the information with its immediate neighbor. For example, if we talk about node B, then it shares the information that is accessible from B. A is accessible. From B, C is accessible. That means at node B, the information about A and C is maintained. Similarly, from node C, the information about B and D is maintained. From node D, information about C and E is maintained. Similarly, from node E, information about A and D is maintained. What are the advantages and disadvantages of distance vector routing? Advantage: simple to implement, low computational complexity. Disadvantage is slower convergence, risk of routing loops, and limited scalability. That means it cannot be scalable for large networks. This was all about distance vector routing algorithm. Thank you.